Right, so, boom, boom. Keep them coming together. Let's work on the next one. Choke. Right, 2 hands here. Now, this is not really a pulling scenario. If anything, it's either standing still or a pushing scenario. Okay? So what we're going to do here, you might think, okay, how are we going to use Taigyoku Nidan here? Oh, how can we just use this sequence? Well, there's a few ways. First of all, bang. All right, just pretend that was a groin note, okay? As a start point. What does that resemble? The other block. Bang. Yeah? Downward block motion anyway, it's not downward block. But bang, straight into there. Will be first. Yeah? So, head might come back, you never know what happens here. So that's a start anyway. You might basically, from this position here, that choke's on. What we're going to do though in this scenario, even though we've got a lot of things at our disposal, I could just obviously go that way, use my stance and change direction, pull one hand down, turn me right. Yeah. So come up the middle, right, and just think of the stance, stepping back. So you sort of stepping back doing that. Right. Up and down. There's my block. That's my strike back. Boom. Back of the hand. Yeah, that should move. Could be the other way. If it's going the other way, we use this arm here and go back that way. Either way, I'm using the one that's on the outside of the body. Does that make sense? I'm not using this one going that way. Right. Pull that hand off. One, punch me in the head. Right? I want to use the outside one. So that can work. Just using tight stance, like here. I'm going that way, yeah? Okay. Let's assume we're going that. You can practice that one. Let's assume that we're going to use a bit of an entry technique first. Right? Who knows what there's 2 main ways we teach the kids to get out of the choke. One of them is what? Talk to the hand. We don't use the rocket, no, because the rocket would come up into your chin. Right? So with the old talk to the hand. And the other one is the bowler. So let's say we start off with the bowler. Okay? Down. 1. Okay? Again, this arm nice and straight. And this way. So when I'm grabbing his hand, I'm trying to grab his thumb a bit first. I'm not just doing it with one arm and leaving this one dangling on loose. I grab this hand, try and get it to tuck into the thumb there a little bit if I can, but it doesn't matter if it's not right in here. And then use a straight arm and bowl. Keep it tucked in like this here. Right? Right. From there, 2. This is the beginning of my gedan barai. Bang. Round, strike, yep? Right. Sorry. Essentially what I'm doing is grab 1, 2, 3, 4. And those on the ground you can, sorry, did I say that? You might get up in a hurry, you can take precautions. So without that again, it's 1, it's grab, 1, tight, tuck it in for a minute, put the arm across your body. That's not a submission hold, by the way. I can't sort of hold him into a place or right, you know. That's not going to work. Oh, okay, got him there. Hold him in tight like that. Throat, on the throat. 1. This is just not going to last forever. Just a second. Another. Bang, 2. I'm going to hit him in the head, maybe twice. His head goes back that way. And straight. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this movement here is me turning, just imitating that motion. Yeah? But I didn't try to push him around, I spun myself around. I haven't got the strength to be able to, from here, I'll grab that, 1, bang, bang. I haven't got the strength to just go myself. After I've hit him a couple of times there, he's probably softened up a little bit. Round, punch. Just imagine you're just taking that, you're getting him, and by the way, this can be practiced, we might practice it later, against the wall. Right, so let's have a go here. Here. Yeah. Pretend there's a wall behind my back, so I'm not sort of like this. Right? You can't really use talk to the hand here because there's nowhere to step back to. You back against the wall, yeah? Right. Still go here. So, well, there's nothing wrong with me doing that first. Everything can be preceded by something nasty to distract. Both my hands are free. Put his hands on my throat. It's stupid. Huh? It's crazy. But, if my first move there, grab, hold tight for a minute, fold over the top, bang, bang, head into the wall. This is right, yeah? Spin around, head into the wall, and punch. This movement here resembles that downward movement, yeah? Spinning, down. You haven't got to hold his head here. It's not like I've got it by a hand. I'll just spin him around. And I punch like this, punch. His head's down secondarily.
Right.
Even if it's not a full finishing technique, you're still using that sequence. Right. Bang, out, yeah? Right. I'm not getting choked anymore. That's good, yeah? Another one. From here, choke again. You can next finger in here. Entry technique. Eyes. Get up the eyes, right? This is going to be a joke. You're going to die. Come on, you know? It's only his ears, you know? Fingers at the end if you want, right? Get out to the eyes. That's probably going to distract them. And then from here, right? You have to gouge and grab the head. This way. Right? Then spin up on the wall. Bang. That's right. That movement. Down the block. Like I said earlier, the third purpose we're using it for is a twisting, ripping motion. One hand on the face, and this works with this for the lapel grab as well. Because when someone grabs your lapel, quite often they'll try and nut it, right? Head nut. The hands in front of the tackle, behind the head, rip down the head. Right. If you're against the wall, just pull them back into the wall and strike them. Next kick will be a round kick or whatever. That's better, right? So, think about your two entry techniques. One being your bowler, your elbow, down, and strike. One being that, right? Grab the head, down. Don't do it fast, just get the feeling of. So I just want to show you how we done it against the wall. It works against the wall because if when Dave and I were together here in the middle of the floor, and I elbowed in here, I spun myself around this way, which is away from the wall. If there was a wall behind me, okay? So the thing with the head, imagine gedan barai starting here. Pretend that's your shoulder. And you're doing that. You're getting this hand here first. And when you've got the lapel grab, it's particularly important because you don't want this head coming in your face. Up there, hold it tight, and spin down, yeah? You're just going to have to feel, I don't want you going all the way down, I just want you feeling the control you've got there. Don't put your hand in your mouth, hands at the fingers, right? Over the eyes is good too, because you can't see what's going on. But that movement there is very strong. Especially if you can hold the knee, keep it tight, keep it locked. Yeah. And you feel we've got that control. If you lean against the wall, right, and someone's right in your face, that might be the only thing you've got left to do. It's because, although if someone's got you against the wall, I'd be kneeing people in the right actually. Right? So there's all these little entry techniques that can come place beforehand. Right? We'll just focus on, bearing in mind we've got here, we can strike into all sorts of things. I can strike up this way, push one hand down, which is downward block, arm heel. What would be next? Would I do a front kick from here or a knee? Knee, straight in, right? Straight in there. Easily, okay? So when you get under someone's chin and push back, quite often that's what happens, yeah? If someone's pushing you back with a choke, right, and they're keeping their arms pretty straight, and they're pushing you back on a choke, not getting anywhere, come down on that arm, and turn and change direction. Use that change of direction. The more they're pushing you, the easier it'll be to get their body past you, okay? And slipping back, shifting your head, okay? Okay? So we'll try those first. Right? Boom. Yep. Boom. Yep. Right? You'll be not stepping into it. You might, if I was in the middle of the floor, I might grab Dave's head and step that way and pull. Right? If I was against the wall though, I'd have to step back this way and pull him around that way. Right. Where you can hold on tight and step in and duck that block. Yep. So be real gentle with each other here, right? Of course. That's the black belt class. Let's go. Facing the back of the room, you're going first. In other words, you're the attacker. Facing the kitchen, you're all getting choked. Right? Work hard. On the one, somebody asked me when you're pulling them past you or onto the ground, yeah, you've got to drop into stance to do it. If they're just standing still, you're not trying to pull them down from a too upright position. It's not easy, right? Think of it hard. You're getting pushed back. It's a scenario, depending on the scenario, depending on what the attack's happening, depends on what you're doing. You're getting pushed back, then when you forward, pushing like this, push back, you tuck on the outside arm, and you drop down, in stance, and you turn. You don't pull back and then drop down. You drop back and use a hip snap. Keep the body in close to you and pull the outside arm down onto the floor in front of you, okay? When it comes to the bowler here and the elbow, right? Remember, you can do 2 or 3 elbows in reality. Whatever it took. So they were a big run, right? Bang, bang. And then from there, you're not trying to go, pull them back this way. You're just moving your body left, moving yourself around. Okay. Now the head might be there for long. It's there, you haven't got a great hold of it, it's just there. You just glide it around, you punch and kick straight away. But again, the kick comes straight after the punch. Right? Before you hit them up, boom. And that's kind of in your mind what goes. When this backhand comes out, this one always comes with it. Okay? Let's go. One more minute and we'll change over. Change. Don't forget, when you're doing that one where you're actually spinning, pulling the head round, you haven't got the head in the Tarzan grip there. You've just got momentum. You're just spinning yourself around from it because you've just, you've drummed them up a bit with a couple of those, and bang, you've got to be punching straight away. Around, punch, and kick straight away. Don't hold it there like, right, got you. They're going to move their head in a second. Like, people adjust to these things. It's got to all flow. And there are other ways of doing it, of course, but this is just ways of seeing movements we're used to. Movements we can pull out under pressure because we're so used to them, that can work, yeah? Let's go. Other side's turn now. When you're doing the bowler, right? You learn it online, it's called the bowler. Okay, so when you're going to bowl your right hand, grab this hand, tuck this in here, right? So basically you're trapping this just temporarily, and this one's coming over here. So you've trapped both hands temporarily, one with your armpit, and one with this hand. So you can see here, I've got hands in stun, and I've got this armpit here. Not forever, you'll pull it out soon, it's not there forever, okay? And that's why then as soon as it's down there, temporarily, bang, you pull him in so he's leaning forward, this gets maximum leverage because they're close. Still holding on to one hand for a moment. Right? His other hand's probably going to come loose, cups a few there, spin around, bang, straight away. Don't sort of come around. Get around quickly and do it. So this is what you got to find. There's the gross motor movement, like the major operation, and there's the minor operation. The minor one is just tuck one in there, roll it over and hold it there. Okay? It'll be important even more when we do this in a minute, because we're going to use this as a takedown. Right? To be able to seize one hand, just put it in there, and the other one with the armpit, tucking it in there like so. Yeah? Again, it's only for a couple of seconds. That's why it's got to be boom, 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 turn, back. Okay? So, right. Let's go. So the drink break in just a sec. So, just to recap on some of those things, right? Obviously, if someone's going to grab you by the throat, poke your hip, you can come up the middle. These are the simplest things. Just pull straight and straight. Bang. Pop the arm down. Same time. Yeah? Downward motion, forward motion. Boom. Boom. Yep. Just think about that. Right? Sorry. Yeah. Boom. Yeah? And what that can be like. Boom. Straight out. Boom this way. Right? But by this stage, by the time you chop down, maybe someone will come up the middle. When people are choking here, like we'll do the lapel grab in a minute. When they do the lapel grab, you can sort of grab, tuck the elbows in. It's not like you're doing the rocket when people have got their elbows in, it doesn't work. When people are out here, you might be able to get your arms up in between. When they've got you in here like this, they're in your face, their arms are bent, right? There's only two things they're going to try and do, well, three. Talk to you, Say bad things about you, knee you, or headbutt you. Or they might pull a hand off. As soon as they pull a hand off, okay, there's only one hand on it. And they've got you like this, so you've got both hands for it. It's actually, quite a risky thing for me to be doing is grabbing like that. But in any case, don't forget the simple things first. Don't chop down. 1, 2, 3. There's nothing stopping you doing a second one. Right? Right? So in other words, chop 1, 2, 3. Yeah? Which basically resembles that movement again like we did earlier. It's the opposite of what we did before. Drive past the head. Right? Depending on how weak they are. Turn around, weak that as in after you've weakened them, that is. And don't forget, every time the hand comes out, something always comes with it. Okay? So we'll do when we come back, we'll do the lapel grabs and we'll do takedown with the lapel grab. With the lapel grabs in really close, we've already done one of those techniques from here, maybe back against the wall. You want to, obviously your knees in position, you don't want to cop a knee, but you don't want to cop a head either. Right? You've always got the face here, and bang, chop, grab the head again, in close like that. Yep. At that point, when someone feels like you've got their head like that, they're probably not still going to hold on to my into here. They're probably going to start. Think about it, right? Someone's grabbed your head like that, or grab you in here and did your eyes. We're going to let go of you. Like really? I mean, not being funny. They would. This whole slap across the face, bang into the ear, is a really hard technique. It's quite disorienting. The cymbal crash, followed by the eyes. Followed by that, So there's lots of little entry ways of doing it. But it's just about opening our minds up so far to different applications, particularly in the kata, for so far, get them right. Block, strike, grip, going back into the wall, but always following with their kick afterwards, the same gross motor movement, So a quick break now, and we'll come back, we'll do the lapel grabs, and we'll do something similar to what we just did with the chokes 4 days as well, Very similar movement,